Right now, as you watch this on your phone, a barefoot boy in northern Tanzania is drawing back a bow that will decide whether his whole camp eats today. What if your game over wasn't on a screen, but on the savannah? No pause button, no restart. Just you, a bow of carved wood, a few poisoned arrows, and a wild animal that can outrun your fastest car. Today, we step into the world of the Hadza, one of the last true hunter-gatherer peoples on Earth, where a single hunt is not a story, it's survival. Morning spills into the Great Rift Valley of Tanzania. Around the shores of Lake Yasi, thorn trees scratch at the sky, and dry grass whispers in the wind. Here, the Hadza have lived for thousands of years. No farms, no herds, no supermarkets waiting with stocked shelves. When the sun rises, there is usually nothing stored for breakfast. Food isn't waiting in a fridge, it's waiting out in the bush, hidden in roots beneath the soil, in wild honey high in the baobab trees, and in the swift bodies of nervous animals whose senses are sharper than any humans. For the Hadza, every day begins with the same quiet question. What will we find today? In a small camp of simple grass shelters, smoke curls up from a dying fire. Men sit close, warming their hands, bows resting across their knees. Children watch them with wide, curious eyes, already learning, already absorbing. Among them sits Kito. He's in his late teens, lean from walking, his skin toughened by sun and wind. His world is not measured in likes and notifications, but in tracks, winds, and the distant bark of baboons. Next to him sits Gudo, an older hunter. His bow is worn smooth by decades of use. To you, it might look like a simple stick and string. To him, it is memory. Every hunt, every missed shot, every successful kill that fed a camp full of laughing children is held in that polished wood. Gudo talks quietly, not like a teacher in a classroom, but like someone repeating a song he has sung his whole life. He speaks of wind, how it carries your smell, of light, how it flashes on metal and warns the animals, of silence, how even a careless breath can end a hunt before it begins. Kito listens. There are no notebooks, no diagrams. The savannah is the school. The animals are the exam, and failure means going to sleep with an empty stomach. Now comes the part outsiders rarely see, the making of the arrows. These are not toys, and they are not ordinary. Hands that look rough and dusty suddenly become precise and careful. A straight wooden shaft is carved, smoothed, examined from every angle. A sharp arrowhead, metal, bone, or honed scrap is tied to the tip with fiber, wrapped so tightly it becomes one with the wood. Then comes the most dangerous step. Gudo opens a small container, dark and worn from years of use. Inside is a thick, bitter paste, poison made from toxic plants. It's chemistry without a lab coat, knowledge built through generations of careful trial, error, and memory. With a stick, he scrapes the paste into tiny grooves near the arrowhead. Not too much, not too little. Enough to bring down an animal far bigger than a man. Slowly, steadily. Kito watches every movement. One day he'll gather the plants himself, grind the seeds, boil the sap. One day he'll make his own poison. One day he'll be the one teaching. For now, he just holds the finished arrow, feeling its weight, staring at its deadly tip. Inside this thin shaft of wood is a promise. If his shot is true, the poison will do the rest. The sun climbs higher. It's time. There are no vehicles here, no drone scanning the land, The hunters go on foot, bows over their shoulders, a few small dogs trotting at their heels. The air is still cool, but everyone knows what is coming. A midday heat so heavy, it feels like it sits on your chest with every breath. To you, the ground might look empty. To them, it is a book of footprints. A faint line in the dust, tiny hooves, sharp and light. Dik-dik, a small antelope. A deeper, wider print, like someone pressed their fist into the earth. Warthog, passing through in the early morning. Gudo kneels. His fingers brush the soil, gently, like someone turning the page of a fragile book. He can tell how fresh the track is by the way the edges crumble, by the shadow it casts, by how the sun has dried it. Quito says nothing, but in his mind he repeats every motion, every detail. Out here, learning to read the ground is as important as learning to read words. They move through tall grass, carefully placing each step. A sudden stillness falls over them. Gudo raises his hand. Quito freezes. Ahead, half hidden by the brush, a small antelope grazes, ears twitching, body coiled like a spring. Gudo doesn't speak. He doesn't need to. A glance is enough. This one is Quito's. Quito steps forward, heart hammering in his chest. He knocks a poisoned arrow and draws the bow. In that moment, the world narrows to a thin line between his eye and the animal's ribs. You know this feeling, when everything else goes quiet before a big moment, an exam, a game, a performance. Out here, the pressure is real, but there is no crowd, only the wind, the grass, and the steady breath of a living creature that wants to survive just as much as you do. Quito releases. The arrow slices through the air and misses. It whips past the antelope's flank. In an instant, the dik-dik explodes into motion, vanishing into the brush, leaving only trembling leaves behind. Silence. Failure. In another world, this might mean shouting, frustration, a slammed door. Out here, failure is not drama. It is information. Gudo walks over, calm. He picks up the fallen arrow, checks the tip, the fletching, then shows Quito where his aim went wide. His words are simple. Too high, too rushed, wind wrong. The lesson is clear. The savannah doesn't care about your feelings. It only answers one question. Did you learn? The day grows hotter. The animals grow more cautious. Shade becomes precious. The hunt continues, but not every success has 4 legs. A harsh, chattering call cuts through the heat. A small bird flits from branch to branch above them. Gudo tilts his head, listening. It's a honey guide. He whistles back. A conversation begins, old and strange. The bird calls, moves to another tree. The hunters follow. This is a partnership older than memory. The bird knows where the wild beehives are, but can't open them. The humans can break into the hive, but struggle to find them. Together, they turn a dangerous search into a shared feast. The honey guide leads them to a towering baobab tree. Its smooth trunk rises like a pillar into the sky. Gudo pulls out a sharpened stick and drives it into the bark, making a foothold. Then another, a ladder built one step at a time with his own strength. He climbs without rope, without harness, only experience and trust in his grip. The ground shrinks beneath him. Up there, bees swarm around the hive, furious. Smoke curls from a small bundle he carries, calming them just enough. He breaks into the hive. Honey glistens in the sunlight, dripping gold. When Gudo returns to the ground, hands sticky, he passes a piece to Quito. The boy bites into it. It's more than sweet. It's lightning in his veins. Energy from sun and flower, stolen from a hidden city of bees. This is too hunting, not of legs, but of wings, not of flesh, but of sugar. Back at camp, they will share it. For the Hadza, success is not private. Food is not a secret. When something good is found, it pulls everyone together around the fire. But the day is not finished. During the dry season, some of the most important hunts begin when the sky starts to burn orange. As the sun lowers, the savanna changes. Shadows stretch long. The air cools. Day animals look for shelter, and creatures of the night begin to stir. For the Hadza, this is the time of the water hole. Where water is scarce, animals have no choice. They must come to drink.